Howdy, y'all. Welcome to Crawdaddy Stacks. As mentioned in my last video, I have some quarters that came in that I purchased off eBay. So we're going to get them unboxed and we are going to get them into my quarters album here. Another set that I wanted is actually probably out of the entire set of quarters, it contains one of my favorite states, probably outside of where I live now, Florida. My favorite state in the United States. So we'll get into that in just a minute. I didn't want to mention in my last video. I wanted to mention in my last video. Let me get my morning tongue operating right. I did get my Kansas Kid stickers up in the background. So you are now immortalized on the Crawdaddy sticker board, KK. I appreciate the stickers and poker chip that you sent me. It is sitting right over here. So let's get into this. I'll tell you what, we are almost at $66 silver right now, about 20 cents away, according to Kitco app that I'm looking at. So you think we're going to hit 70 before the end of the year? I don't know if we'll quite get there. I'm expecting a drawback here pretty soon, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I wouldn't mind a little bit of a pullback because my finances right now is a little bit hurting, me being out of work. So I haven't been able to purchase near amounts of silver that I'd like to, but I'm not going to put myself or my family in a bind for precious metal's sake. I will buy little by little as I can, but I'm going to make sure my family is well taken care of, especially this holiday season with Christmas coming up. We're going to spoil our youngins like we always do. So what we have here to add to the quarter book will be the 2008 silver proof set. We have Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, Hawaii, and Alaska. Now, as I mentioned, one of these states is outside of where I live now. If I had to pick one to live in, it is in this group, I do believe. We love North Georgia mountains, but I just can't see myself living in Georgia being a Florida Gator fan. But the retirement plan is to move up to North Georgia mountains when we can. But that's probably more feasible than going to my favorite state outside of Florida. Hit me up in the comments. What is it? What is it? Hawaii. Nope. Alaska. Me and my wife took a trip to Alaska. Look at that. Look at the grizzly bear with the trout in his mouth. Oh, that's an amazing looking coin right there. I can't wait to get it out. There's some scratches on the case. I'm going to get it out and get it in some flips here in a minute. But we took a vacation to Alaska, and I'm telling you, it does not get any prettier than that, y'all. More peaceful, more wildlife. I'm an outdoorsman. I loved everything about the state of Alaska. And if I had my choice of where I could live, my dream state to live in would be Alaska. I know it gets super, super cold up there. But you know what? I would rather be cold than hot. One of my famous sayings I've always said, I could put on clothes and build fires to stay warm. But I could be butt naked running around and still be sweating like a dog. So y'all wouldn't want to see that either, I promise you. So I'm going to get these into flips, and we will be right back. So hang tight. All right, y'all, we got these quarters in flips, and we're ready to put them in our book. So let me get that going right now. I'm going to show y'all what I've done with my book here. And see what y'all think about it. I was able to arrange everything to where we can put it in alphabetical order. And as much as I wanted to put it in date order, by the 99 through 2009, this is the best I can do with this album here, because if I did that, it would leave a blank on every page because there's only 5 quarters in a set. And then when I got down to the very last page, there would be no page for the U.S. territories. So this is how I've got it worked out now. I got these little cards in each one. And the reason I did this is because I don't want to have to sit here and go, I'm not real good at math and I ain't real good at remembering alphabetical stuff. I can't even say my alphabet backwards, y'all. Ain't that a shame? So I have a hard enough time saying it ABCD wise. So they're just there so I don't have to hunt for where each slot is. So I can go to straight each one and say, okay, here's Alaska. So I'm going to take Alaska out. It's just like this little cardboard. It's actually kind of mirrored on the surface on the back. But I just wrote the name on there. And then we'll grab the coin, taking up a close look at it. I am a little perturbed because it looks like there may be a little bit of toning right there. It's turning a little goldish color. I don't know what it is about these quarters toning. I think it was Colorado on my last video. It started toning on me, but this one I really want pristine because, like I said, that's my favorite state. But we'll put it right there where Alaska goes. And next we'll have Arizona. So we'll pull the card out of Arizona. Once again, it's just a little card. Here's Arizona. We honeymooned in Las Vegas, and while we were out there, we were able to go to the Grand Canyon. And we saw the Hoover Dam, and we saw the Grand Canyon, and then we had some fun in Vegas. And it seems like forever ago, even though it was only 2011. So there's our Arizona coin. Going into the thing. Next, we'll go to the most people's probably favorite state if they had to pick one to live in, Hawaii. I get enough beach in Florida. I don't need to go to Hawaii to see any more beaches. Wouldn't mind visiting, but I wouldn't want to live there, I don't think. I'll deal with hurricanes. I can't do no volcanoes. That's a very nice Hawaii coin. And we'll get it in the slot. I got to figure out a way where I can get a bigger angle on stuff. So then we'll find Oklahoma. Excuse me. See there? I told you. It would be New Mexico would be next. I told y'all I can't keep them. That's why I keep these in here. That is why I keep these in here. I would have done messed that up. So New Mexico is going to be right here. Oh, just knocked over my Datsun. Can't have that. New Mexico. Land of enchantment. I have not been to New Mexico. But if we get to do what we want to do when we retire and do some traveling, we will definitely make it to New Mexico at some point in time. So New Mexico. And then finally, we have Sooner Country, home of Raven Hawk Coins in Norman, Oklahoma. And there is a nice pretty bird. I don't know what kind of bird it is. Raven probably knows. And I believe the college football playoffs start with Oklahoma versus Alabama. So Oklahoma, please beat Alabama, because when Alabama loses, we all win. And there we go. We have 5 more quarters added to the book. Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Hawaii. Arizona, and Alaska. And yeah, that toning is definitely there. You can see. Ah, that aggravates me. But that's my quarters book for today. I was able to add 5 more. I'll be looking to get some more in soon. Always checking out to try to get the best deals. I paid spot for the undermelt for those, excuse me. I believe it was $49. So can't beat that off eBay. Be careful on eBay. Make sure they're trusted sellers. Make sure they got good feedback. That was from, I believe, Wintercoin off of eBay. So we're going to leave y'all with that. I'm not sure I'll get another video up before the holidays. So if I don't, I wish each and every one of y'all a very Merry Christmas. Remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. And God bless each and every one of y'all. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Crawdaddy Stacks, and I'm out.